Hey guys, this is D'Angelo, and today I'm showing you real quick how you can set up doors. And for that, let us see what I have prepared here. Okay, so when you are here, you have three doors and a lever. Okay, so when you go to the lever and click on it, it opens the middle door. And now we wait a little bit, and you see the lever is then going into the neutral position, and then it closes again. And when you click on it again, it opens again. So this is one door you can set up here in RPGAIO. And then the next one is this one here, the third door. And when you click on it, you hear that locked sound. So and then there is a key. Just a normal word loot. And when I pick that up, I achieve the key mastery trait, changes to 1, and then I can open that door. It plays an open sound and an open animation. And it also closes after a few seconds, like the middle door. So these are two scenarios that I use very often. And you also can combine that. But now the question is how can you set up that? This is pretty easy. When we go to my hierarchy here, make it a little bit bigger so that you see it. I have got here a few doors, and first of all the lever, and I put a lever trigger around it. So you see it here. There's my trigger, that yellow box around it. Yeah, and I call it a lever trigger, right on. And it plays the event to run open door 1. And the condition is a click, and it allowed to re-trigger. So now we go to the events. You find that here in the toolbar. And open door with lever. This is is it that? No, open door 1. Right, okay. That's that. So you see here how I set that up. You put add tree, and then you get the event start node. And after that, you put a play sound node in it. There you can put your sound for the lever. Something metallic. You hear that. And then after that, you put a play animation node in it. There you call your animation that you have set up for the lever or your button or anything that you use in your game. And then you choose a reference game object where the animations are on it. And then you type in here the name, and it has to be exactly the name where this animation is on it. And you have to choose exactly the game object where the animation is on it, because when you don't do it, it doesn't work. So it can happen sometimes that you have got a lot of, when you have assets from the asset store, that you have some parent object, and there is only a transform in it, so where it is, and all the other game objects are child of them. And when you just choose the parent object where there's no animation on it, then it doesn't work. So you had to watch exactly which game object has got the animation, and then you just call it, and then you call the animation here, and then it works. Then it waits for 1 second, and then it opens the door. Another play animation like you've done it here before. And there you call the door, and then the open animation of the door. And then after that, you put a wait for seconds, maybe 8 seconds, 5 seconds. Depends what you prefer. Then you play a close sound, and then you close the lever, or you put the lever in that neutral position that I have done, and the same like you've done before, only that you're not choose open lever, you choose close lever. And then you put another wait for seconds note, and then you play the closed door animation, same like you done before, and everything is set up right. You click save, and you go out, and that was this scenario and this setup for the middle door. So for the last door here, for the door with the key, what you had to do is that there is the door 3. You put another trigger and you put it around the door. Yeah, that you can click on it pretty easily. Yeah, and there is the event that you call the event that you want to start with that door. The condition is also click, and really important is that you allow retrigger, because when you don't retrigger this animation, when you just go the first time to the door and it plays the lock and the lock sound, then when you want to click again, it doesn't work when you pick up the key. Keep that in mind. Yeah, and that was all. Open the door with key. This is the event. Then click allow retrigger. Okay. This is how you set up your door here. And another thing is the word loot, and this is that key, and you can set that up here in the item database. Then you have the door key. You can give it a name, whatever you want, and some nice icon. I don't use icons here in the tutorial because it's only a quick tutorial to show how. Yeah, and there you can choose pick event on use, or run event on pickup. And I have here, you see that pickup key node chain. When you go to the events, here they see a pickup key. And it's pretty easy. You play a pickup sound so that the player knows that he picked that key up. And then you add a trade experience amount of 100, so that the key mastery trade is going to the first rank. Yeah. And you can here at stats, you can add your trade, and then you choose here trade experience definition, and you also find that here in the experience tab, and there you can see how much you need for the first level, and then you can see experience the level. You can see that here how much you need exactly, and then for the first rank you need 100, for the second you need 134, and so on, and then you can do your math and put on some nice full boxes and things like that. So okay, we have go over that. So now we just watch how you make the conditions for the door. We go back to the events, and there's open door with key, and it's the same like we done before, but the only change that you had to make is this one here. Before you play your sound and your animations here, you put an int comparison there. There are 2 of them. I can show you that real quick. Int. Yeah, you've got one with that green Z, so we can click on that, and then we type it in again, and then we click that with the gray S, and there you see it looks almost the same. You have to look here. One of them is when A is greater than B, then it's true, and the other one is when it's equal, and we use that one, which is equal. That's the gray S in front of it. So I show it real quick. so that you're not confused. It's that one here that we use with the equal sign there, right? And then what you also need is get the trade level. Type in get here. And then you see here. So yeah, let's put it here. Type in get. Type in get. Yeah, and there you see get trade level. You click on that, and then you choose the trade that I have. I have only one here in that example, so we can delete that. It's the same like that. And then you link it. So when I unlink that here, there you see I type in 1, 1, and the trade level is 1. Then it's true. When it's not 1, it's false. When it's false, it's placed a door lock sound, and then it stops. Then you know, okay, I need a key for that. Maybe you can, instead of playing a close sound, you can play a voice that said you need a key for that. And when it's true, it plays the open sound, and wait 1 second, then it opens the door. And then just again, how we do that at the first door, wait 8 seconds, and plays a close sound, and the door closes, and you can then re-trigger that again. Yeah, so this is how I set up doors, and also doors with conditions, so that you had to. You can combine that two things that you can say. Okay, you've got a broken lever, and you had to collect a few things, like screws or stuff like that, to repair that lever. And when you reach in then your trade level, maybe repair king or repair master or whatsoever, then you can push the lever and open the door. Yeah, there are different ways to doing that. So that's it. This is how you can set up doors. Thank you very much, and I hope you understand it. If you have any questions, comments, or critics, or whatsoever, leave a comment. Always welcome. Yeah. And I wish you a good day and a nice weekend. Bye bye.